Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. We are jumping into Oddworld Soulstorm yet again. This is part 10 and we're going into Slig Barracks. As always, we're going to try and get it into one video, but we'll see how we get on. Let's go.
I tell you, he knows how to drive a train.
He swiped the manuals out of shipping years ago. He's been reading them ever since.
Well, I was given this from a Budokan escapee from Necromines. He died looking for us.
Damn, that's terrible. What's that? A map?
I guess it is. And this came with it.
Whoa!
Creepy, right?
Yeah, creepy.
With his last breath, he said they're all dying.
Well, who's dying?
Our followers, they're all dying.
What do you mean, our followers?
I think he means, since we fled the farm, rumors have been spreading throughout the factories. Budokans have started escaping, and now they're trying to find us.
I told you that would happen. Anything else?
I found some sick Budokans. They escaped from other factories, but they were dying. All of them were dying. With their help, I discovered an antidote. I made some medicine, and it fixed them. But I still don't know why they got sick.
Nothing else?
He said we needed to find the Keeper.
What's the Keeper? What's it doing?
I don't know. Whoa.
Ooh, look at that! Look where it's shining! Even though the train is bouncing around, the light stays right on. Necrom.
The Keeper?
I hope it ain't telling us.
The Keeper is in Necrom.
Nobody wants to go to Necrom.
Slig Barracks coming up. What are we gonna do?
I also found another guy. He left a note for me. Said we gotta know what's on this tape.
Is that an old Blade tape?
Not too old. They still using that communication outpost.
Okay, looky here. Slig Barracks is the next stop on this line. It should have a communication outpost, shouldn't it?
Yep.
If we don't take out that comm tower, then every factory ahead of us, including Necromines, they're gonna know we coming.
But first I gotta play this tape.
Yep, you gotta play that tape.
Awesome. So we've finally had another cutscene, which was a very interesting one. So we've got to go and play this tape. Yeah, we've got to get this tape played. We've got to see what's on it, and we've got to get to the comms tower, which you can see over there in the background. Access the comms tower. The only way to keep the Gluckans from knowing Abe is coming is to knock out their communications. Maybe find a way to see what's on this tape too. Hint, find a way through the barracks to the tower entrance. Cool. This is one of my favourite levels. It was in the original and it is in this one. It's just fantastic. Just a word of warning, you may hear some beeping every now and again. I don't know what's wrong about. There's something wrong with my PlayStation. It keeps beeping at me at weird times and ejecting discs when I don't want it to. And I don't know what that means, but You know, it can't be good. So that guy, yeah, you may have noticed I didn't save him straight away at the start, which I should have done really, but you end up, I'm pretty sure you end up back there anyway, so I can still I can save him later.
Lightning strike started fire, but did Moloch burn down his own farm?
Sorry, 1 second. I was trying not to talk over the radio thing, but then I started crafting. Sorry.
That's what it's looking like. To be more accurate, it looks like he didn't just burn down that farm of his, he also killed over 300 of the poor muds working for him. 300 lives gone up in smoke. Don't make excuses for him. Abe? But who is Abe, if even there is an Abe? Is this Abe guy dead all along with the rest of them? Or did he never really exist? With nothing but smoldering piles of bones, it will be impossible to truly know. But let's not forget about the implausible patsy cover story of Moloch's defense. No one with half a brain believes that a lone Madokan laborer could have taken down the cold, calculating brains of a glutton, let alone the star glutton of the investment markets, Moloch. Authorities verify.
Sorry, I just done it again.
That it doesn't really matter. Consider a man trying to fight against a gluck. What world are you living in? What's next? Tinfoil hats? Don't be that schmuck in your friend group unless you are a gullible masochist who enjoys being laughed at. You might want to keep your mouth shut and think twice about where you're getting your facts from.
So yeah, those little radio snippets are interesting. There's a lot of guest stars. There are a lot of guest voices, I should say, going through this game. That one in particular was Cadicarus, which you probably know if you're into Oddworld and YouTube gamers, then you'll probably know Cadicarus. Well, you'll definitely, if you're into Oddworld, you'll definitely know who Cadicarus is. But yeah, that was his little cameo. I'm pretty sure Rad Brad has one as well, but I'm not sure of anybody else. I'm sure that Rad Brad has one. I'm not sure about anybody else. Be interesting to have a listen though and see if we can pick people out by the voices. I know a lot of people have very recognisable voices, like Rad Brad. I noticed straight away. Cadicarus, I noticed straight away. So yeah, it'd be interesting to see if there's any others. I'm sure there will be. Sure, there'll be probably quite a few. Oh. Got to double jump this bit, I think. Yeah, there we go. So let's try and go through as many lockers and bins and stuff as we can, because we are aiming to get that flamethrower back that we had last time. Because that just changes the game. It can turn, if you've got the flamethrower, it can turn a 1 hour level into like a 30-minute level, which, you know, just saves us a lot of time, and it's also a lot of fun to just go mental with a flamethrower. Right, let's see if what can we craft? Yes, we still need quite a few things for the flamethrower. Right, we'll get some smoke screens. It's always helpful. Mines. It's pretty much it, though, isn't it? So, as you can see in the bottom left, there's quite a few people to save in this level. So we're going to do our best. You can see one already, but I know that I don't think there's many, if any, that are hidden. I think most of them are pretty much in plain sight, which is always good news. But we're going to try and get them all, as always. We're going to try and get them all. Unless we do that, that's not a good way to go about it, but... Let's climb back up. There we go. Right, cool. So let's see what we can get from up here. Let's sell off what we have there. Always max out, and if you every time you get free items, always max them out. That's what I do. It's just makes things so much easier. And then once you've done your crafting and stuff, it's can sometimes be a good idea to refill them again, so you don't have to go back. If you run out, you haven't got to go back to the vending machines. You've already got them in your inventory. Bouncy candy hit them like rock candy, but those rubber bands give them an extra bounce and power. So yeah, these things are great. So you can either bounce them off walls and stuff like that, but then you can also, it's also a lot more powerful. So like, rather than having to hit them 3 times like you do with the regular ones, you can just hit them once with it. So it's much better, much better.
Everybody, it's time to get free.
So I'll go demonstrate that right now. There you go. So the regular ones will bounce, just not as much. Like these ones get a hell of a bounce on them, and also if you bounce them and they end up bouncing back to you, you can he picks them up again automatically, which is pretty cool.
Wait. Hey guys,
There you go.
let's get you all out of here.
Oh,
Hold up.
right, so let's get this guy. You learn how to figure out angles quite well by doing this, though. So yeah, I'm gonna leave them there. I'm gonna try and sort these guys out. There we go. Oh no, is this glitched? No, okay, we've managed. I thought I was going to break it then, but thankfully not. Let's get rid of you. Let's get rid of you. And like as I've said before, if you can tie them up, it is important to do so, because it's one less thing to worry about. 'Cause the guy on the bottom, for example, he's just woken up, so I've got to deal with him as well now. Not that he's too difficult to deal with, but yeah. See, so I'm pretty sure the majority of the muds that are on this level are just as the level goes, as I'm demonstrating. As I said before, there will be one that's missed out, but he's back at the beginning. I'm pretty sure we can get him at the end. I was a bit skeptical when this game came out about the addition of like the vending machines and things like that, but now that I've actually played it, it actually is really cool, and it makes sense. Obviously, they're supposed to be living in this big industrial you know, this big industrial hell. So it makes sense that there'd be like a lot of capitalism and stuff like that. So it makes sense. So I'm actually now that I've actually got used to it, I'm quite glad that it's there.
Wait.
Right, let's have a little. Oh, okay. Let's have a little bit of a scout ahead first and just see. Yeah, see, that's why. So. Said it before, but it needs to be said. They should have put a quick save in this game, and it's a mystery why they didn't. I can only assume it was to make it more challenging, which it did. Yeah, that's the only thing. The only thing I would add would be the quick save, but you can't have everything. You know, when the game is this good, I can forgive the lack of a quick save because it's still worth it. Definitely, still worth it.
Follow me to freedom, guys.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure if you run fast enough, like you can just sort of breeze through this section. Yeah, so you haven't got to worry too much. As long as you're sprinting, you haven't really got to worry about it, but that's why we got rid of the bombs first.
Wait.
Right, so I'm going to keep these guys over here just so they're safe. I do like the many ways they've added that you can now incapacitate sligs. You know, it's made it a lot easier because before you only really had the possession, which obviously worked, but this just adds so much more to it. Right, come on, lads. Oh, okay. So we need to wait there. Need to get under there. I don't think that's going to be. I don't think that's strong enough to blast it. No. Right. Okay. Okay, that doesn't work either. Okay. Well, it only looks like there's. It only really looks like there's jelly down there anyway, so I'm not really too bothered about that. Oh no, not you, not you, not you, not you, not you. Okay, well no one's dead, so that's good. So okay.
Let's leave this place. Come
Better.
on. I'm here to break you up. Follow me.
Show the way.
Follow me. We'll get you out of here.
Right, cool. Let's go. Oh, right. Let's sort him out. Okay, you always want to pickpocket because anything that you can salvage, so like the moolah or even the empty bottles, like you need to salvage everything. Everything's worth something. Okay. Let's get him. What does he do? I think he's a bomb guy. Yeah, see, I would go back and get that jelly I missed earlier, but I'm only really bothered about the Mudokons. I don't really care about the jelly right now, so it's not really a big deal. I wasn't entirely sure that'd work, but I am glad that it did. I think, yeah, that's everybody in this area. Don't know what the point of that is, but it's there.
Oh, yeah, come with me.
I mean, the more people you have following you, the easier it is looking through lockers, because they can search the lockers with you, which is always really helpful. I'm going to leave this guy here. I think that's all we have to worry about. So let's just top up on what we need from here, and see if we can get past this greeter. That's what we need. So, pop some smoke down there.
Follow me.
Ready? Go, 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 go. Okay, cool. Ah, dear. Okay, my bad, my bad. That was entirely my own fault. Let's try again. Okay, cool. Go. Go, 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 go. Good. Okay, cool. Some of them are so slow, like they just don't even bother like trying to follow you, which is really annoying. But just chuck a couple of them down there. Come on, ollie up. Let's go. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Good. I mean, they're not exactly in a rush. Some of these Mudokons, honestly, like you'd think that. Yeah, you'd think they'd got no worries in the world. It's the way some of them go on, but some of us are more worried. Let's just say that. Oh no! Can I get any more? Yeah. I need to say. Just because I didn't pick any up, I should have picked some up like I did last time. Ah, okay, so... See, I thought I had something else in my hand and I didn't. I can use one of these though. Oh yeah, unless you just throw it down, which is fine. It's not where I wanted to put it, but it's up to you, mate, really. Nope. Oh dear. Okay. How do we do this? I want him to tread on that. There we go. see, there's not... I get that you get that little red beam of light that sort of tells you what sort of direction they're looking in, but there isn't really like a good range indicator. Like, it's quite difficult to realise how actually close you can get to them, which is quite annoying, but oh well. Okay, cool. So we've got the main threat out the way, which is what we wanted. So, is there going to be something down here, or is it just going to be jelly, do you think? Is it worth the risk? Right, let's just have a look. It might be worth it. Climb! Oh, I was tapping it so much then, and I'm getting so frustrated with this game. It's not even funny. I'm usually so patient with Oddworld because I love it, but this, I'm getting so frustrated with this one because it's not even. I feel like it's not even the difficult things that I'm failing on. It's always like the really simple stuff that I should just be able to do. I don't know. Oh, right. This goes back to what I was saying. I didn't think I was close enough to touch it. Apparently the game did. This is what I'm talking about. There's not a lot of indication as whether or not you're going to hit something, which is really annoying, but
Oh, yeah, come with me. Everyone.
oh dear. Oh, okay, I'm getting frustrated now. Alright, let me jump out, let me jump in when I've got to a better part, because I can't keep playing this part. I'm going to tear my hair out. Just give me 1 second. Okay, cool, we're back. Yeah, sorry about that. I was just getting too frustrated, and I couldn't get. I don't know why. I don't know what was going on, but I couldn't get past it. So let's skip forward a little bit. But we're here now. We're ready. Let's try and take care of these somehow. I don't know. Let's just wait for it all to calm down, and then we'll jump in and see what's going on. But oh my days! See, this is where I lose my rag with this game, because you know, every single other creature on the entire game, if you hold down the sneak button when dropping, they cannot hear you. You do it with a slog, and all of a sudden, it's the only thing in the game that can hear you. It's just annoying. Like, it's just annoying.
Tom?
What's the odds?
Wait,
I gotta stretch my legs. Yeah, come on.
everyone.
Come on, group, let's move it. You hear something?
All of you.
Calm down. Let's get out of here.
Right. I'll try and get you out. Just try and play nicely, yeah? It's you couldn't make it up, could you? You literally could not make it up. It's like it's on cue. It's like it's on cue. You could not make it up. And and you know what? We're not even anywhere near the end. It's took me well over, about 30 minutes, and we're not even anywhere near the end. Because I'm getting annoyed. I'm getting angry.
All of you.
Everybody go. Let's go.
So is he not going to stop now?
You hear something?
Everyone.
Get out of here. Follow away. He showed up. Coming up with nothing. Hey, don't forget, you still owe me $5.
Yeah, sorry I'm not saying much. So I'm trying to concentrate because I've been getting so frustrated with this. Go. Okay, so this another thing. This is what I'm saying. Why is it earlier they would climb up? They'd climb up to get it, but now they won't climb down to get it. This is what I'm saying. This is my entire argument. Like, why is it? It's just proper like selective.
Let's go. Hold up.
Everyone stop. Hold on. Why is he stopping?
Follow me to freedom, guys.
Go to sleep, please. This just isn't. It's not going to end, is it? This is just going to be a vicious circle of me waiting, him waking up, the alarm going back up, me waiting, him waking up, the alarm going back up. It's just. Hopefully that'll keep him down long enough. I don't want to just be stood around like I am now, though. See, now it works. This is what I don't understand. Like, it's just whatever. I'm not gonna go. Like, I'm not gonna get beat up over it. Whatever.
I'm here to get you free. Let's go.
Let's go.
Wait.
So why are the birds not coming back then? And why have I just hit a checkpoint? What is wrong with me? This has not been a good episode, guys. I'm very, very sorry. It's not been good at all. But now the birds won't come back, and now so I can't now rescue these guys. No, maybe if I go off screen and back on screen, I don't know. No, of course, no. So yeah, that's gone. So these guys can't get. Whatever. Tell you what, just come with me and just see what happens, because those birds are gone. Okay, so if there's people down there, I'm assuming that we can save them. Yeah, cool. So we are getting on a bit now, so I might have to leave it there, because obviously, one, I'm just thinking of time, and two, yeah, I need to take a minute, because this is just very frustrating, and I don't know why, because I'm failing on the most simple parts of the game. Maybe it's just not my day. Maybe I'm just not cut out for it today, but we'll try again next time. So thank you very much for coming. I really appreciate it as always. So please like and subscribe and share and all that stuff. And come back for part 11, which will be part 2 of this level. I'll see you then. Thanks very much, guys. Bye bye.